Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on another team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get... Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulldogs offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So
go and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
To the air, it's Shapen. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Razorbacks offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, and they've got a shot to win this week.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
He's looking for a man on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hobbs. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. They'll run the option. discards a man. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On third down, going up top. Complete in the middle. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking for a gap. It's Booth. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. Fakes his man out. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. On the option. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Hold it. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Dropping back, it's Shapen. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. A first down for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The give on the inside. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. False start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Looking to pass. It's Green. Now adjusting. He's going to run it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He's going to pass on 2nd down. The short hands. It's Armstrong. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. Floating away. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The back goes in motion. Going up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Now the toss. At the 45, on its way. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. They'll give it to the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Throws toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for... Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line.
Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And on 2nd down for this offense. Off play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
He gets a block. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give out of the gun. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Armstrong. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Look at the pass. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Offside.
He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. They'll decline the penalty here. The result of the play stands. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Catch in the middle, it's Mosley. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Sategna. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Makes his connection. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Ball in plus territory, 1st and 10, under a minute to go. We might get a touchdown before halftime. He wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat. Fires the pass, intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive.
All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Razorbacks. What a grab and go for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Astronauts.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Tosses it incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They'll run it from the gun. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll bring it back. It's Sategna. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quickly complete. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Uncorks it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Haas. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll need to put some leg in this one. A 52-yard attempt and just the right finesse to get it in from the right.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Starkville. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hill. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll go empty. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Snags a quick pass on the left. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Chapin. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Goes to the option. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Some misdirection with the counter. Twist his way through. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Got it in the middle. It's Haas. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Razorbacks are on the move. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Green. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. It's on target and complete. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Smashes through. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that, and this offense has one.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Still running at the 40. He'll work his way down to the 28.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Wants to throw. It's Green. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Shakes off the tackle. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They give it to him again. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snags it! And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense set on first down. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end. And more yards after contact. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Shapen. Finds his man down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pocket starts to collapse. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. They'll throw it on first down. He makes the connection. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking to throw on second down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Fast motion from the offense. Running back searching for a hole. He breaks a tackle. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Encroaching. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. The inside handoff.